Hello, good morning everybody. My name is Vishvadeep and I welcome you all on Unacademy's Computer Science Channel for unlimited learning. Why we call it as unlimited learning? Just because we are providing you so much. We are providing you gate preparation in full length mode. We are providing you gate preparation in crash course for just 3 months completed course. Then now we are going to start a very fresh, very new, very different and unique placement problems. Yes, so placement batch we are going to start today, and this is the very first lecture of data structures. Don't worry, I am not going to teach you any data structure things here. I am going to just solve some of the important questions on each data structure. Why I am saying some of the data structure problem? Just because every data structure problem I will not be able to solve here. There are thousands and lakhs of problems on the single particular data structure. So we will try to cover each and every domain. First of all, we will start with the regular basic questions, then we will increase the complexity of the problems, then we will go for medium and then hard level of problems slowly. So this particular lecture series will be helping for those members who are looking for the placement preparation for the GATE computer science, or placement preparation for the computer science companies. Or why I have told GATE computer science? Just because this particular series can help you in your interviews after the GATE also. If you will be going for interview for master's admission in the IITs also, at that time also this particular series can help you, just because they used to ask the algorithmic problems from your end. Okay, so lots of benefits from the single series you are going to have. Before I start, I want to tell you one thing, which is my introduction. My name is Vishvadeep, written GATE exam multiple times. This is my rank highest till now in the 2010, which was my final year of engineering. Before that, in third year also I have written the exam. 682 was my rank, 119, 440, and there are few more ranks I scored in GATE computer science. Went to IISc Bangalore for my masters. There I have given so many interviews, coding interviews. After I came out of IISc Bangalore, I have given so many coding interviews, including Amazon and Microsoft, and I have cracked also those interviews. So I have a little bit good experience ki how you will approach the questions in the interview and how you can prepare for interviews. Okay, so this is the teaching experience I am having overall. These are the things which I teach, and the third thing which I promised ki I will bring for you coding interview problems. Today is the day when I am giving you my promise fulfilled. Yes my friends, आज हम start करेंगे coding interviews के problem solve करना. So what you need to do from your end is, I will be giving you lots of strategies to solve a particular problem. You need to implement those solutions which we will discuss in the class in some programming language. I will not help you in this particular domain. Why? Just because I want कि you learn by yourself. I will give you the approach, you implement the approach and try that the approach works or not, or you are able to implement or not. That way you will definitely learn and you will improve your coding skills also. Apart from that, there are multiple foundations we are having. First foundation is, if I will choose one programming language, other person will say sir आपने तो Python use ही नहीं किया, हम कैसे practice करेंगे? So that's why I am not choosing any programming language. I will give you the basic idea, the algorithm, the approach. You will implement it and you can of course share with me the solutions. So what are the free things we are teaching you here on Unacademy's platform? I am giving you lots of free classes. So go to unacademy.com, search my profile Vishvadeep and follow my profile over there. You will get over there special classes. Those special classes are free and you can learn from those special classes a lot of things. Some data structure things, some computer organization things. There are so many things which I have taught over there. Just go and learn from there. Apart from that, if you are preparing for GATE also, by self, then here is another opportunity to learn for you. This is the free test I am conducting on Unacademy's platform along with one of my fellow educator, Malisham Devasane sir. So you just go enroll and write the test for free. All the courses of computer science included in this particular test series. Apart from that, this full length data structure is also there. You can learn that data structure first if you are not comfortable with data structure basics. So learn it from me on the same channel Monday to Fridays 10 a.m. daily, and after that you can attempt these questions which we are going to solve here in this particular series. दोनों तरफ से आपको मैं पूरी चीज दूंगा. फर्स्ट थिंग इज डेटा स्ट्रक्चर आई एम टीचिंग, that is beneficial of course for gate, and second thing that is beneficial for your basic knowledge of data structure also, so that you can prepare for your placements and coding interviews. Hence it will help you in both the domains. So learn the data structure there, theoretical part, the basic conceptual part, and here in this series you can solve the problems along with me which are giving you problem solving practice. Apart from that, if you are preparing for gate, there is another course, computer organization architecture. I have already completed on the same channel. You can have these 52 lectures playlist on the same channel. Go and search the playlist. This particular playlist you will be having. Learn from that particular playlist, complete course. Fine. Okay, so if you are preparing for gate and you want to learn the data structure or any other course in more effective manner, then the only solution you have is this Unacademy Plus subscription. You take subscription, you will be getting structured schedule, you'll be getting a proper environment where you can learn along with the bunch of guys who are very sincere in their preparation. You'll be getting unlimited practice. You don't have to search lots of things here and there and there and here for your doubts or for your content, and every single thing will be present on Unacademy Plus, and that you can get with 10% discount if you use the code VDEEP10. If you are thinking about Unacademy Plus subscription, take it as soon as possible, just because very soon the prices are going to increase. Apart from that, there is another type of subscription which is called as iconic. Why it is iconic? Just because this iconic subscription gives you the benefits of plus it will give you the coach facility from Unacademy's side. So if you are poor for analysis the things or analyzing the things, then that personal coach will help you in analyzing your own situations, will give you the planning of your preparation, will give you a particular schedule that in this schedule you need to prepare, in that particular sequence you need to complete the course in these many days, and so on. And that particular personal coach facility comes in iconic subscription, which also comes with 10% discount if you use the code VDEEP10. तो इतनी सारी अगर हम फैसिलिटी आप लोग के लिए लेके आ रहे हैं, तो आप लोग क्या करेंगे हमारे लिए? हमारे लिए आप करेंगे दो चीजें. One, first thing is like the video whenever you watch the video here. Why? Just because we are providing lots of quality content to you. Second thing is you need to inform to all of your friends who are requiring such kind of contents for free. आपको उन सबको इन्फॉर्म करना है कि देखो यहाँ पे ये कोर्सेस चल रहे हैं, इस तरीके से चल रहे हैं, एंड देन इन्फॉर्म देम, शेयर द लिस्ट, share the playlist, share the videos with them, so that we can reach out to all those students who requires quality education. I myself left the job in IT industry just to do the same thing. I just wanted to teach to those students who are just struggling to get a quality education. I have also struggled in my initial days. I got a teacher, but everybody is not able to get a good teacher, and that's why I left my job in IT industry, and I am here standing in front of you to give you a quality education, trying to give you a quality education. आप लोग हेल्प करेंगे तो ज्यादा लोगों तक पहुंचेंगे, हमारी फैमिली बड़ी हो जाएगी और हम इस फैमिली के प्राउड मेंबर्स के तरीके से बोल सकते हैं कि यस, हमारी मेंबर्स में से एक अमेज़न में सिलेक्ट हुआ है, एक यहाँ सिलेक्ट हुआ है, एक आईआईटी में गया है, आईआईएससी में गया है, एंड आई विल बी हैप्पी with their success, with your success. Okay, so without getting any delay, I want to talk about few things before we start, and that particular thing is problem solving. So many students ask me कि सर ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग कैसे इंप्रूव करें, एवरी टाइम अ न्यू क्वेश्चन कम्स हम फेल जाते हैं, हमको नहीं समझ में आता, वी कांट सॉल्व दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम, एंड हेंस हियर इज द कैच बडी, you need to go by step. You can't go to the 10th step or 15th step directly. Step by step you need to go. Means what? First of all, you brush up your basic programming skills. If you use Java programming language for every single problem solving, brush up that how to write basic problems. Basic मतलब अरे एक simple सा object बना के, class बना के, function बना के, just print something. First basic problem, and such kind of 20-30 basic problems you write down the code and execute. Once you are fine with using the programming language constructs, like अगर मैं बात करूं C language की, in the C language suppose you are comfortable, so I should ask you how to write for loop, while loop, when to write the while loop, when to write the for loop, when to write if, when to write switch case, and all other things. So be regularly comfortable with your programming language. After that, first thing is you need to go with the basics of programming language. So basics of programming language should be clear. And how you can do it on the same channel. We are running the courses of programming language also. C language का course चल रहा है यार, Python का course चल रहा है, you can learn it on the same channel. Once the basics of programming language are done, then after that you try to implement some basic problems. These basic problems I am going to cover already in my data structure course, which I started 2 days ago on the same channel, which is going live daily Monday to Friday 10 a.m. So those basic problems on data structure you need to learn and you need to practice. Once these basic data structure problems are done, after that you are going with some more level, better problems on those data structures. So in the better data structure you can have 2 or 3 levels, like first of all level 1, then level 2, then level 3, like this you can increase the level. But आप directly ये question solve नहीं कर सकते sir, if you don't have a basics of programming language, or if you don't know what is the basic utility or basic operations on data structure, how to perform those. So you need to understand this. I know you are a software engineer, I know you have passed out your engineering, I know you are in 3rd year final year, you have studied data structure. Sir हमने तो इतना programming language ये वो सब कर लिया है, but still I am saying, if you want to start afresh, start करो zero से. Might possible you won't take more than 1 week of time to brush up all the programming language concepts and all the basic data structure concepts, but still fine, take 1 week of time. But problem solving needs these 2 things on the concrete level, then only next step will be good. So have your foundation perfect, and after that go up on the next step. I can assure you will be able to crack any kind of interview after that. One more catch there is, एक और particular चीज है जो maximum students miss करते हैं, वो catch है practice. So many students say, sir, we have basic data structure covered, but we are not able to solve the problems. You know why? Just because you are not practicing enough problems. Practice enough number of problems on level number 1, then only you switch to the next level, then only you switch to the next level and next level and next level and next level. Practice karo, and in that practice you will be having two things involved. First thing is how to approach the answer. First of all, get the approach and its algorithm, and after that कंपल्सरीली, हाँ कंपल्सरीली 100% कंपल्शन है ये कि आफ्टर गेटिंग द अप्रोच ऑफ अ प्रॉब्लम की दिस वे यू विल हैव टू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम, यू नीड टू ट्राई इंप्लीमेंटिंग इट. इंप्लीमेंटेशन जरूरी है, बहुत 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 जरूरी है. this is most important part of your problem solving, boss. Just because in the interviews like Amazon or Google, you will have to write the code in a programming language. I have been asked, you will also be asked to write the appropriate code. So implementation is always necessary. So first you do thing, take a problem. After that you just follow the approach. अच्छा ये approach लगेगी, this way you'll have to solve the problem. Once the approach is finalized, after that you try implementing that solution, that algorithm, that approach in a very specific programming language which you have chosen. Most of the time you need to choose a programming language which is using the object oriented methodology, just because maximum companies are asking you to write the code in a programming language of based on OO concepts, object oriented concepts. So try taking a programming language which is OO based programming language. Now if you will do this, I can assure you we will solve so many problems in this series that you will have a good idea of almost all the types of problems. अब प्रॉब्लम ये आती है कि सर हमने बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर ली, वी हैव सॉल्व 50-60 प्रॉब्लम्स बट स्टिल वी स्ट्रगल. व्हाई? जस्ट बिकॉज whatever problem you have solved, you have just understood the solution of that problem. कि if this problem is given, how to approach it. No, you don't have to understand the approach, you need to understand the one thing कि why we are using this approach only and why not other. If you can understand this particular small point कि why we are using this approach only, then you will be able to solve other new problems based on whatever the problems you have solved previously. These all knowledge I wanted to share with you just because I know you are very fresh in this particular problem solving and I want you to learn a lot in your life. मैंने अपनी इंटरव्यू की जर्नी में more than 30-40 interviews I have given of only coding. Almost all the interviews I have cracked, and I have learned only one thing, that sometimes an easy problem also you can't solve in the interview. Why? Just because the pressure sometimes, and sometimes it's a new one which you were not or which you have not solved before. So you need to understand that ki every time you will be having new questions, how to attempt new question based on the previous one. Whenever you will be finding a new problem that will somehow related to the previous problems which you have solved. So if you will be solving 200, 300, 400, 500 problems, then of course those 500 problems will help you to solve new 500 to 1000 to 2000 problems always. Don't worry about that. These 500 problems nobody can solve in one day. That fellow also will start from day one, and today is the day one for you. So if you are ready, then give me a simple comment in the comment box. You are ready and let's get started. अगर आपने वीडियो लाइक नहीं किया है तो वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिए and just type down in the comment box that you are ready. Then we will start with the questions. Okay, so here it is, the first question for you. Find how many elements of array are lesser than a given element. Now, this particular question, very simple question with which we are starting. So there is an array given of integers, of course, and in that array some number of elements are given. Suppose 15, then 6, then 9, then 2, then 1, then 7, then 10, then 18, then 19, then 20, and then 5. These are the elements given, and in the algorithm, and given a given element is suppose 8. Now what you need to do, you need to find out that how many elements are lesser than this. Very easy problem this is, very easy, बहुत आसान है. What you need to do is, first of all you compare this with this first element. Starting from first element you need to compare. Given element is this, 15 is lesser than 8, no. Then go to the next one, 6 is lesser than 8, yes, so 6 will be printed out. I'll have to find out all those elements which are lesser than 8. I just did it. Then 9. 9 is lesser than 8? No. 2 is lesser than 8? Yes, print it. Then 1 is lesser than 8? Yes, print it. Then 7 is lesser than 8? Yes, print it. Then 10? No. 18? No. 19? No. 20? No. 5? Yes. Very easy, बहुत आसान सा अप्रोच है. If this is easy, can you tell me how many number of comparisons we made? If we have array of n elements, how many number of comparisons we made here? Number of comparisons is equal to n. Whatever given element we have, that given element we are comparing with first, second, third, fourth, all n elements, right? Clear? I am giving you a pseudo code for this one. Suppose given element is 8, which is like this. I have been called a function like this, function with an integer 8 or integer suppose x, and an array is given a. Pseudo code है, ठीक है. So what exactly I am doing is, I am writing a for loop for I equals to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus. Then I am comparing if the element present on the 0th index, first index, if element present on index I is less than given element x, then print it. Printf or print what? I am just writing print a of I. Right? It's a pseudo code kind of code. Right? Clear hai? This was the easy problem I wanted to start with. I wanted to start with easy problem. Why? Just because I wanted to give you a glimpse ki how exactly you are going to think. Now listen, this approach I have given you. Now I want to tell you ki what you will think as soon as you will read the question. How many elements of array are lesser than a given element? A given element means the element is given. So I will ask my interviewer, sir, element is given? He says, yes, element is given, suppose x. Okay, fine, sir. Array is of integer? Yes. Having elements in arbitrary order or sorted order? Ask such questions. Elements are in unsorted order or sorted order? आप फिर उस तरीके से दो अलग अलग तरीके से सोचेंगे. क्यों? Just because if the interviewer says key elements are in any arbitrary order, in any order, not the sorted one, then this approach works. If person says key array is sorted, my answer will be even easier than this. कैसे? Okay, मैं बता देता हूं. Okay, I am writing this. If we have sorted array, then what happens? Can you type down in the comment box if you are thinking something about sorted array? अगर sorted array है, how will you find out the lesser elements by or then the given element? What you will do in the sorted array? You search the element in array using what? Using binary search. सुना है नाम आप लोगों ने? Do you know that? Do you know that or not? Yes. When you search an element in the sorted array using binary search, you know what happens? You reach to a particular boundary. whether the element is present or not. Whether the element is present or not, you will always reach to a boundary. Before this boundary, all the smaller elements are present of that element, and all the larger elements will be present in this one. क्या आपको पता है ये? Did you know that? Did you know that? So you just search the element using the binary search algorithm, and that will take only big O of log n time. And after that, you can find out all these elements which are lesser than the element. Got it? Yes or no? Now if somebody is giving me this particular approach कि you need to find out all the smaller elements, all the smaller elements, you need to print those elements, then this much is not my algorithm completed. यहाँ तक algorithm complete नहीं हुई है. I'll have to start from here, and I'll have to print down all these elements one by one, and which takes big O of k time. And what is k here? What is k here? K is smaller number of elements. अगर आपके पास k elements हैं, you have k number of elements which are smaller than the given element, then extra order of k time requires to print down all those elements for printing. एक एक करके प्रिंट भी तो करना पड़ेगा, and that printing will take big O of k times, right? And that k can lead us to have element n also. Suppose whatever the element is given, and that element is the largest of entire array, then it can lead you to have the complexity till the big O of n time for printing all the elements. तो चाहे sorted हो या unsorted हो, here also the complexity will be big O of n. क्यों? Why? Just because I'll have to compare all these elements by the given element using the given element. क्या आपको समझ में आया? Fine. If you are done with this and the next sorted version also, then I will give you a small problem that is a GPK problem. If you are new here, you don't know what is GPK. GPK is घर पे करो problem. If you understand Hindi, that's well and good. If you don't understand Hindi, GPK is nothing but a homework problem. So I will be giving you few of the problems as homework problem. You can solve those problems by yourself, or you can try solving the problems along with your friends, discuss the solutions and get those solutions done by maybe yourself or maybe a discussion along with your friends, but solve those questions. Right? Now, what is the question? Question is, given an array A of n integers, for each element of array, find how many elements are lesser than that element in the given array. अब ये आपको प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करनी है by yourself. You need to think. Now what is the meaning of that? Look at this. In this particular question, an element 8 was given. I had to find out ki how many elements were lesser than 8. Now this is not given. Now the same thing you need to find out for each array element. You need to find out that how many elements are lesser than 15. Then how many elements are lesser than 6? Then how many elements are lesser than 9? How many elements are lesser than 2? How many elements are lesser than 1 in the given array? That you need to find out. Suppose if I am saying for 2, only one element is lesser than 2. So I'll have to print fourth place. At fourth place, I need to print 1. That on the fourth place element is present to lesser number of elements, only 1. 15 फर्स्ट पोजीशन पे क्या प्रिंट करना है? यू नीड टू प्रिंट एट फर्स्ट पोजीशन दैट हाउ मेनी एलिमेंट्स आर लेसर देन 15 इन द गिवन एरे. सो दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग यू नीड टू गेट सॉल्यूशन बाय योरसेल्फ. आपको खुद से सॉल्व करना है कि क्या करोगे आप. What you will do, all those members who are from other branch, all the other branch members also can learn data structure and problem solving. Why? Just because the problem solving is been asked nowadays in so many interviews. Okay, so before we go for the next question, let me give you a question which is a basic regular question and which does not have any programming language included. It's kind of what should I say, a puzzle type of question. Just think about this question and solve it. Okay, you will read that particular question. I will give you the basics of what exactly this particular question says. Now listen this. There are n number of students in the class and a teacher is going to find the leader. The leader, how that teacher is finding the leader, whatever is written in this question I am explaining you. Okay, so method is this. There are n number of students. So what teacher says, you stand in the queue. Teacher asks all the students to stand in the queue and teacher gives them numbering from 1 to n like this way. Student number 1 here, then 2 here, then 3 here, 4 here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so on up to n. Now what teacher does, teacher is trying to find a leader of the classroom. And how teacher does that? Teacher removes all the odd positioned students. So 1 number gone, 3 number gone, 5 number gone, 7 number gone, 9 number gone. Similarly, all the odd number students are removed. Odd removed from the queue. Now, whatever remaining students we have, no shuffling is done, no reshuffling is done. All these students are again, remaining students are again given the numbering from 1 to n. Like now 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. All these students are remaining in the position. Original positioning was this one. Now again teacher is removing odd place students. All, and then same thing teacher does at the end. Only one student will remain. Only one student will remain. That particular student becomes the leader. Right? This is the basic thing. Now what happens? Now question is कि suppose you are also the part of those n number of students. You are in that particular n number of students and you want to become the leader of the team. You want to become the leader of the team such that if you want to become the leader of the team, then in the original positioning means in the first queue, on which particular place you will stand so that you will become the leader. Question is, on which position in the first queue, on which number position you will stand in the first queue so that you will become the leader. चलिए, इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने का बेस्ट तरीका है, you just take some examples. I am taking few examples in front of you and you will be able to understand how to approach it. Okay, so example number 1. Suppose I am using n is equal to, let's say, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now what happens? First of all, 1, 3 and 5 removed. Now among these 2 and 4, which position person is removed? 2. Why? Just because odd position is what? 2 will be on the first position. Removed. This is the leader. So leader position is position 4 in the n equals to 5 question. Example. Let's take example number 2. Example number 2 says that n is equal to, let's suppose, 10. अब 10 के लिए क्या होगा देखते हैं. Let's see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Let's first remove odd place students. 1 gone, 3 gone, 5 gone, 7 gone, 9 gone. Now among remaining, you just remove the odd position students. Odd is, this is first, second kept, this third gone, fourth kept, fifth gone. Now among the remaining, this is the first person gone, second person remaining, and this is only remaining. What is the leader positioning in this particular case? Number 8. Number 8. Chaliye, another example I am taking. Number 3. Another example, n is equal to 20. Let's see. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 and 20. I hope मैंने अपनी खोपड़ी के ऊपर ना लिखा हो. Fine. Okay, let's remove the odd numbers. 1 3 5 7 9 11 13 15 17 19 gone. Now next odds. 1 2, okay, 2 remaining, 3 4 remaining, 5 gone, 6 remaining, 7 gone, 8 remaining, 9 gone, and then this remaining. Okay, fine. Next level again. First position gone, second is remaining, third position gone, fourth remaining, fifth position gone. Now another level. Okay, this is gone first and second, this is remaining. Only leader. Now, based on value of 5 or value n equals to 5, 4 is the leader, n equals to 10, 8 is leader, 20, 16 is leader. From here, you can understand key among value of n, whichever is the maximum power of 2, that fellow will remain as leader at the end. Means, if suppose I will give you an example in which I will give you n is equal to 100, can you tell me which fellow will remain as leader? Leader will be on the position number 64. You know why? What exactly you are doing is you are removing odd numbers initially. After that, whichever people are remaining, among those also you are removing odd, means all those members who are on the positions which are divided by 2 will be remaining same as it is, and will be other fellows which are having the odd positions will be removed. After that again what happens? The same thing you do. So whatever your position is initially, suppose your position was initially 4, after removing for the first lot, your position will be on 2. Then after removing another lot, your position will be 1. Similarly, you can check it here. If you are at initially on the 10th position, after removing starting odd elements, your position will be on the 5th position. So you will come on the odd position. So if you want to be on the which position? On the even position always, then what you are doing is you will stand on the maximum power of 2 position. Maximum power of 2 position. Okay, now in this particular question, how will you find out based on the value of n? Maximum power of n, which is, or maximum power of 2 which is lesser than n. So what you need to do is maximum power of n, 2 power n, sorry, 2 power of something, which is lesser than n. How will you find out? How will you find out maximum power of n is, or maximum power of 2 is what, which is lesser than n? So what exactly you will do is, you will take a log. You will take the log of n. You take the log of n base 2. Okay, if suppose this is the case, log of 100 base 2 will give you 6 point something, right? 6 point something, it will give you 6 point something, right? Base 2. Okay, so if it gives you 6 point something, 2 power 6 is your position of the leader. So what I will have to write is, I will take the floor value of this. I hope you understand floor value of this, and 2 power this will give you the leader position. 2 power log of n base 2, and that log ka bhi floor value. I hope you understand what is the meaning of floor and ceil function. So floor value log of n floor means will give you n value log of n. 2 power n or 2 power of log, that log will be that position where the leader should stand to become the leader. अभी अगर ये क्वेश्चन गिवन होता, how you will implement, directly you will write this kind of formula in your programming implementation and you will print the leader ka position directly. I hope it is clear to you, yes or no. Now I want to surprise you that this particular question has been asked in one of the Amazon's written test. जी हाँ, वो टेस्ट मैंने दिया था, मैंने क्वालिफाई भी किया था. Amazon's written test was having this particular question, and that particular Amazon's written test was in IISc Bangalore when I was writing the interview procedure for Amazon. So there is no any new thing comes into the problem solving. It's just that if you will be able to solve 5-6 such kind of examples, you will be able to understand कि कैसे approach करना है question को. It will be very easy for you. There is nothing new in the problem solving. There is nothing tough in the problem solving. Just 2 days ago, one of my friend who is working in Facebook as software engineer has posted that one of the coding practice website, I don't want to name here, on that particular coding practice website, all the available problems he has solved. Some 1460 problems were there, around 1450, exactly 1459 problems. All those problems he has solved, written the code, submitted the code, and that particular code has been accepted by the website, and he has completed those in 4 years. So this problem solving is actually, the coding is actually an interest which should come from inside, that yes, I am attracted toward problem solving. If some new problem comes in front of me, then I will be able to solve that problem definitely. If you feel it like that way, you will be able to solve the problems clearly, and you will definitely excel in your problem solving skills easily. चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 देखते हैं. What is that? Given an array A 1 to n minus 1 means the array A has n minus 1 elements, indexing 1 to n minus 1. The array contains n minus 1 elements among first n natural numbers. So suppose if n equals to, we have taken 50, then array contains elements 1 to 50, but one element is missing. One element missing. Why? Just because array size is 49. So 1 to 50, and we are having those 1 to 50 elements stored in array of size 49. And these elements are in arbitrary order. देखो लिखा है arbitrary order, not in the sorted sequence. Not in the sorted sequence, in the arbitrary order. How to find out the missing element? There are multiple ways. guys. There are multiple ways to find out that what that element which is missing, कौन सा element missing है, इसके लिए multiple solutions हैं. I will tell you few of the solutions which can give you the answer. First solution, solution number one. Solution number one will have using another array. I am using an array, and that particular array of size n. I am using an array of size n. What I'll be doing is this. I'll take an array of size n and I will initialize this array with 0 on all positions. 0 on all positions. Find index number 1 to n. Now, what I will do, I will check out my given array. Suppose at given array, first element is 6. I will go to index number 6 and I will turn that index number 6 as some other value, suppose 1. Then, if in my given array, element given is next is 8, I will go to index number 8 and I will turn that particular value to 1. Similarly, if I am having next element suppose 3, I will go on index number 3 here, and on that whatever 0 is present I will turn it to 1, and then I will do it for all present elements. For all present elements I will do the same thing. What happens in that case? Suppose, assume some element 13 is missing. It's just an assumption. Element 13 is missing. What happens is, in this particular array, other array, on index number 13, I will have 0 only. That will not be turned to 1. वो 1 नहीं होगा. And once I will do this particular array changing, all these will be changed to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Only that element which is not present in this, on that index, I'll be having 0. What I will do, I will have one particular traversing of this array once again, and I will check on which position I have still 0. Position number 13 is having still 0, means 13 element is not present in the given array. Are you able to understand what exactly I told? क्या आपको ये समझ में आया जो मैंने अप्रोच बताया है? Did you understand whatever the approach I have given you? समझ में आया है कि नहीं बॉस? So what exactly I did? I have taken an array of size n in which I have set all the elements to 0. I have initialized all the elements with 0, and after that, for every element in the given array, if suppose first element is 6, then in my new array, my taken array, this particular 6 index I am switching to 1, I am setting to 1. I will do it for same thing. If next element is 8, go to index 8, change it to 1. Next element is 3, go to index 3, change it to 1. I will do it for all the elements. Once this entire given array will be traversed, I will be able to switch all the elements from 0 to 1 except 1. Which one? Which is not present in the array. So I will traverse this my new array once again from 1 to n. I will check ki which position is having 0. Suppose index number 13 is having 0, means 13 element is not present. Element 13 is not present in this particular given array. So I will write a pseudo code quickly for this. What exactly I am doing here is, I am taking a new array. Suppose given array is capital A, this new array is capital B. So I am taking new array capital B from index 1 to n. Right? And then for I equals to 1 to n, what I am doing is b of I am setting to all zeros. All these zeros will be set to in this array. Now what I will do, I will traverse this particular array. How? I equals to 1 to n minus 1. N minus 1 elements only there. So if I am having first index is 1, I will check out ki what is the value of a of I. What is the value of a of I? 6. On that index in the array b, I will set to 1. I will set to 1. I will set to 1. तो जितने भी एलिमेंट्स यहाँ पे हैं, all those elements will set to 1 except one element which is not present. And which is not present, that element will still remain 0. What I will do is, again I will go from I equals to 1 to n and I will check if b of I is equal to still 0. In this particular array, from index number 1 to n, whichever element is still 0, I will return that index. I will return that index I ki that particular element 13 is not present in the array. That is the first approach. That is the first approach, easy one. But you know, this particular approach requires space of size n, extra space. Why? This another array I have declared here and which requires extra space. Then we have another solution number 2, and that uses mathematics. अब आप बोलोगे सर डेटा स्ट्रक्चर में मैथ हर कहीं रहेगा. सर मैथ हर कहीं रहेगा. विदाउट मैथमेटिक्स you can not succeed in your life if you are really looking into coding approaches. So using mathematics you can solve the problem. You know, I can ask you a simple question. What is the sum of first n natural numbers? Can you tell me what is the summation of first natural numbers 1 to n? What is the summation? Can you give me the formula? जल्दी से टाइप करके बताओ. n into n plus 1 divide by 2. This is the summation of first n natural numbers. Suppose I have given you five numbers 1, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These are the 5 elements. Among starting 6 elements, one element is missing. Which one? 2. If I will add these 5 elements, what is the sum of this? What is the sum of this? Can you tell me what is the summation of this? 19. Right? What is the sum of first 6 elements? 1 to 6, which is 6 into 7 divided by 2, which is 21. Do one thing. Sum of n natural numbers minus what I will do? Summation of given array. Sum of given array. अगर इतना कर दिया, what I can get is 21 minus 19. Missing element I can get 2. I can get missing element 2. Easy peasy, बहुत आसान है. So what I will do in the solution number 2, first of all, using the formula, this one, if n value is given, suppose 10, 15, 13, 20, whatever, I will use this formula to get the summation of all n natural numbers. Then after that, by traversing, I will get the summation of all the given elements, and then I will subtract sum from here to here, and I will be getting the missing element. Easy hai? Yes or no? If that is easy, I am giving you a simple particular approach. First of all, sum n is equal to, I am finding by this, divide by 2, and then after that I am finding the sum. So initially sum of array, I am taking an variable which is having value 0. I have found the summation of n natural numbers by this one. Then I am writing a simple loop for I equals to 1 to n minus 1. What I will do is sum of array is equal to sum of array plus a of I. Whatever array is given, that array's element will be added into sum. At the end, my missing element will be equal to what? Missing element is equal to the sum of n minus sum of array. And then return this. Simple pseudo code. So there are so many approaches to solve a problem, but most of the time interviewer will expect you should give the optimized solution. So I will give you here a really good tip for your preparation. First thing, if you are giving the interview of some second tier product based companies, I'm not talking about Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, Google and all. If second tier companies you are writing the interviews of, like Cisco or Intel or same pool of companies, then you can start the solution like this way. Ki sir, I'm having two solutions. You ask that fellow, I'm having two solutions or three solutions for this particular problem coming up in my mind. Should I give you all the solutions or should I give you the optimized solution? The person will say, if you will have to give all solutions, you can go with all solutions. Or if person says you go with the optimized one, you go with the optimized one only. But if you are writing the interview, if you are giving the interview of Amazon, Microsoft or the first topmost tier companies, then you need to only write the optimized solution directly. कभी भी lower grade solution आपको नहीं approach करना है. You may ask there also that of course I should give the optimized solution or I can give you remaining solutions also. It depends on interviewer. Sometimes that fellow can test your knowledge ki acha, okay, two solutions you are having, three solutions you are having, give us three solutions. Sometimes that fellow can ask. Otherwise you will always go for the optimized solution only. अगर आप लोगों को इतना क्लियर है, then I would like to give you one more information before you go away from here. That information is 1 p.m. we are going to have another, yes, we are going to have another session of programming interviews, and that will be on the C language. Yes, on the C language. So other branch people who are listening this particular lecture for C language preparation, 1 p.m. is the next session in which you are going to learn C language, and it's nearby problems for your interviews. All those members who are new here and they don't know about this, then here it is the channel Unacademy Gate CS. This particular channel you need to join on Telegram to get the PDF of this particular lecture. PDF of this particular lecture, all the lectures which we are conducting here, you will get the PPTs of this particular lecture, all the lectures here on this particular channel. All the members who are learning for Gate Computer Science, those people can join our Gate Express 3-month crash course batch, which started from 5th October in the evening, 5:30 p.m. 7:15 p.m. my course on COA, C language course, full length course on 9 p.m. by Malesham sir, me and Satish Yadav sir. 3 months all the Gate Computer Science courses will be completed. All the members who want to join Unacademy plus ले लो भाई जल्दी से, इंक्रीज हो जाएगी आपकी नॉलेज प्लस अंडरस्टैंडिंग प्लस योर गेट रैंक ऑल्सो. वाई? जस्ट बिकॉज इन लास्ट 3 months if you will go most optimized way, your 5 to 7 marks, maybe 10 marks can be increased. Use the code, this one VDEEP10 for the subscription, so that you will be getting 10% discount, plus you will be studying under my mentorship. You can go for EMI option also. What is EMI option? No cost EMI. If you have any credit card or HDFC debit card, you can go for, or you can opt for no cost EMI means in which you need to pay that much only, whichever is the cost of subscription, but you can pay in the EMIs, yes, in the installments, and not a single rupee extra you need to pay to the bank for processing or interest or whatever. Okay, fine. There are few more problems we are going to discuss tomorrow at the same time, 11:30. Every weekend we'll be having such classes, 11:30 to 12:30, 2, 3, 4, as many as problems we can solve, we will solve per day, so that you will be having a good grip on your problem solving skills. All these are the channels which are providing free education to different domain students. If you have friends in electrical, just recommend them Creatrix channel of YouTube, Unacademy Gate MEPIXE for mechanical and related courses, for CE Civil, for Telugu language, SSC JE, Computer Science. If you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe it. गेट क्वेश्चंस के लिए अलग चैनल है, then we are having the channel for foundation engineering if you want to learn the basic mathematics, physics and all. These are the family of the channels we are having under the single source. We are providing you every single thing from Unacademy's side, so please subscribe these channels to learn lot free content, quality content. Okay, so for the day it was, that's it. Happy learning, keep learning and use that learning for your earning. We will meet again soon. Till then, see you. Bye bye.